So basically, everything boils down to the question between money or love. In German, we say Geld oder Liebe, money or love. This is Geld is money, and Liebe is love. And we had a show in Germany which was called Geld oder Liebe, money or love. And as you can see, money means Geld. And yeah, we have a clue here because the love, which is the Liebe, is crossing out L. And I made a whole bunch of videos about L, and I will go into it. But if you choose love, if you choose the truth, if you choose the path to life, the narrow path of love, then you will be crossing out L, and L is the false god of this world. So we even have it in the English language. If we turn money around, we get the venom or we get the venom. Like the poison. Money backwards is like the venom. You just have to this little thing away, and then you got the venom, the poison. So yeah, the love, Liebe, is crossing out L, and yeah, Geld is money, and L is one name of the god of this world. So I explained that in my videos, and this thing here has many names, but it almost every time in language goes by the name of El, and this goes back to the Semitic deity El. So now it's clear why anti-Semite people are now persecuted. Because the deity of the Northwest Semitic tribes is El. Al or Il. So in our language, this is always a reference. When there is some L in the word, it's a reference to this guy here. And this is the same thing as the Eye of Horus, or as I called it, the Eye of Horrors, which is a psychological complex in your brain. And it's basically the gatekeeper of your brain, of the labyrinth of the mind, the it. And it in gematria equals 13, because this eye is on the 13th floor. You can count this up, and this is the 13th floor, and on top of it there is the L, the I, the number 13. And if you turn 13 around, we get L, or in German E, and I, which is also pronounced I. So this I is inside the prism, which is refracting the light and dividing the light into the 7 colors. So in this realm, everything is divided into 7, like the 7 days of the week, like the 7 world wonders, the 7 continents, the 7 world seas, the 7 sins, the 7 chakras. You can go on and on and on. The 7 seals. So, ironically, this thing is showing you what's going on here. The one light, the unified light of the heart, is being divided by your mind, by the it complex of your mind, into this shit show, into the rainbow land, or we could say the brain owl land, because the brain hurts. So to get back out of this shit projection, it's like a movie. This works like a movie projector. This is the lens, this is the light, the lens, and the light is refracted into this shit movie. And it's also, there's the shadow and there's the light. We have a duality going on here. So on your way out of the labyrinth of the mind, out of this prison wall, we will inevitably cross this eye, the eye of horrors, or the eye of fear. We have to overcome our fear, and the biggest fear would be having no money. So we have to choose money or love, Geld oder Liebe, the false god. And love backwards means evil, because if we reverse evil, then we got love. It's the complete opposite, and love comes from the heart. And if we reverse evil, we got love. So this is also reflected in The Long Walk. This is a movie that came out because we have a long, long walk from here, from the mind to the heart. That's a long walk with many challenges, so to speak, which we have to overcome, many fears which we have to overcome, because the id complex always produces fear and thus tries to keep you in the mind and keep you away from the heart. And it's like a walk, a long walk to the heart, to unification, to oneness, from the separation. And it's like an inward walk, but also it's reflected on the outside. So at one point, in my opinion, you have to choose between money or love. And this would be the point when the mark of the beast will be introduced through all this AI tech, which is also a reflection of the reptilian brain, of the id complex of your brain, the eye of horus in your brain. And yeah, we have this movie, and this is called The Long Walk. And there we have it again. This is the trauma projection, the AI, which we have to walk out. And on top there is Stephen King. Can you see the pyramid? There it is. On top there is Stephen King, and Stephen King is like 7 king. It's the king of the 7 on the top, because everything is divided into 7 due to the light refraction, due to the division, to the separation into this electromagnetic spectrum. So the long walk is out of the pyramid of horrors, out of the pyramid of hierarchy. Through the eye, we have to look our fear in the eye to get out and to pass the 7 king. And that's why in the truther community we have this guy Stephen King. Just put away the T and you have the 7 king, the king of the sevens. And this would be our end boss, so to speak. Yeah, and the king of 7, yeah, it's the prison on top, which reflects the light, and it sounds like prison, or it's like L, or the eye of horrors, which is in your brain. So to get out of the labyrinth of the mind with your spirit, with your essence, with your awareness. These are all names, these are all just like words, but it's your essence, which you have to maneuver out of the brain, of the labyrinth of the mind, which is hell. The light is kept there in hell, and hell means light. Hell means like the underworld, but it also means light, and the light is trapped in the underworld and is used as a battery. It's mined by the mind. Okay, and to get your spirit, your awareness, your essence out of the labyrinth of the mind back into the heart where everything is possible, yeah, we have to pass L. That's why it's called the puzzle. We have to pass L. Yeah, I repeat these things over and over again, but I also show you some new clues, some new findings, but it's basically always the same. Yeah, so the long walk out of the mind, and we inevitably have to pass the 7 king. That's why we have the 7 sins, because these are the traits of the beast suit, which was placed over us, upon us. The beast suit and the mind, the cellular prison avatar. Yeah, and yeah, to overcome the 7 sins, we or the Seven King, the Stephen King, King Stephen, the Insanity Machine, we will be given an opportunity, in my opinion, which will be the rollout of the Mark of the Beast, the MOTB. Because then we are at a point where we have to make an ultimate choice, whether to merge with the lie, with the machine, whether to choose the money, the venom, the L, or whether to cross out L, the I, whether to X it, the it complex, and exit. Yeah, so the long walk is like reflected back or reflected in this cover with Stephen King on the top. It's always like this pyramid in where we inevitably will be confronted with the prison guard in our brain, the it complex, the third eye, and that's why we have this comment, third eye, and one commenter said, it's an anagram of Tesla AI, like Tesla written with a 3. And that's of course true. It's like an outward reflection we are now getting, because this third eye is an AI complex. It's the machine. It's the reptilian. It's basically the beast within, which keeps you in fear, which is afraid to die. And these fears we have to conquer. And and also in the book, and also in the movie, there's a guy, the main guy, with the number 47. And this is, of course, a reference to Trump. And this book is years old. Do you see it? There is the pyramid. And there is the guy with the number 47. And this would be the balls. You basically have to have balls to finish this run. To beat this guy, the Seven King. The one-eyed king. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. That's it for today. I hope this makes all sense to you. To me it does. And there are clues everywhere. It says like walk or die, because we have to walk the walk. Otherwise, maybe there's some reincarnation waiting for you. You basically have to do the walk with fortitude and never give up. And that's why 42 months, the 3.5 years, the 42 months, which Elon Musk always is referring to, this is the time when the Mark of the Beast has been rolled out. And that's why we have to walk the walk during this time, and walk the walk with fortitude. 42 months, 42. As I showed in my last video. So that's it for today, and I'm out.